Clash of Kings. So apparently when Aegon Targaryen's forces were defeated by Renly Baratheon, some are trying to journey to any ally or, a friendly place because they're trying to run for their lives pretty much. So some have joined us and some are trying to join Pentos. So I have to take care of that really quick because Pentos and me are at war with each other. Plus Pentos is one of the only threats left for my hold on Essos. And soon House Gerber will own all of Essos. And so we need to make sure that no one can, get into our, our things. Pretty cool. I like these guardsmen. Pretty cool. But as you can see, we have a lot of the females from Braavos because Braavos has no lands. And I told them they could all go, but I guess they feel safer here, which I don't mind. Ladies are always welcome in my court. So we've received reports from what soldiers who have come back. And one of them, because I was trying to piece together what exactly happened. And lo and behold, Aegon Targaryen left the Raven. Or he basically, he wrote his encounter. I don't know how he had time to, with all that was going on. Like in mid-battle or something. He wrote the accounts of what happened. And so that way, we as his allies would know. He proclaimed his heir. So without further ado, let's check that out. The invasion force started out strong. We thought we had it all covered. But then that day, Renly Baratheon stormed the pass before we even had time to react. I, Aegon Targaryen, tried to pull my forces together as best as I could. But the onslaught of the deer, that stag with that rose, we did not know what we was facing. But as dragons, I refused to surrender. It might have been my own pride or arrogance, but I thought a dragon could always defeat a stag. I fought as valiantly as I could. But in the end, the forces kept pushing. It seemed like their numbers were never ending. Everything I worked so hard to achieve in Essos was almost for naught. As all of my allies were counting on me back overseas. The only hope that I could think of was that maybe one day my cousin Daenerys Targaryen might be able to replace me and lead an army to retake our ancestral home. For I, one of the last dragons, fought my last battle on this day. But I will not let them take me prisoner and be a bragging right that they can mock in their courts. Renly Baratheon, I will see you in the seven hells. Know that I will not forget, and the dragons will never forget. Guys, welcome back. So as you can see, that battle in the Prince's Pass really screwed the Targaryens up. But some of them have managed to run to, people that they could trust, and some of the Targaryen knights, 3 of them are wounded, but 3 have managed to, they're fully here. They carried their battle buddies. They're pretty decent. They got a two-handed sword, and they're wearing like the dragon, armor. And then, as you can see, also as a new unit that's showed up, my sister's Rose Knights is gaining more popularity. So young noble women who, from lesser houses that want to fight, have joined the Rose Knights. So the Rose Knights are becoming more popular. And then we have, our guardsmen which they're always decent. And we've got a couple. Oh yeah, and Valentia, because of our alliance, has sent some of these horsemen. Oh, not them. That's the heavy rail knights. These guys. So they look unique, and I'm curious to see how well they do. But we are going to definitely try them out against our war effort against Pentos. As you can see, Pentos is pretty fell back now. They only have like 3 major areas. They have the Horn. They have a lot of prisoners. I wish there was a thing. I hope in Bannerlord 2 there's a thing that if there's prisoners in like your cells and stuff, because Bannerlord 2 is supposed to have like smarter AI and it's supposed to be more realistic where you can like siege weapons and things. I would love to see prisoners bust out like or getting broken out, or you can break prisoners out and then they would join you, you know, as like AI running around. They barely have any weapons and stuff. But yeah, look, Pentos is they're pretty screwed. They don't have much left. They have like 262 here, I think like 282 here, and they have like 493 here, which that seems like a lot, but for their capital city, well, I can't say anything. I only got like 50 of mine, but that's with their king there, you know, and I have 300 by myself, so I'm gonna entrench my position. Elkwood is being raided by Lord Lucius of Lepera of the Westerlands. Wait, why is my thing being raided by the Lannisters? Am I about to get a thing that says the Lannisters are at war with me? Start the siege. The Westerlands, that's the Lannisters, ain't it? Let me check. Bravos is no more! You've heard it here, folks. Bravos has given up on life. I have their prince in my dungeons in my zoo, so I'm probably going to visit him. I'm loving this. Lead my soldiers into assault. So Bravos is down. Bravos was the one who initiated the 7 army war against me. Alright, we have to have a serious talk with my engineers. Feel the power. Look at this. Single-handedly pushing it. This is all them Lord gains right here. This is what happens when you eat your Wheaties, boys and girls. You can push an entire siege. Well, it is going downhill, but still, I think this should be in my legends, like when the bards sing songs about me. The Battle of Horn. Wait, there's a ladder right here. It's like, fuck you, siege knight. The Battle of Horn Hill. Lord Raven, also known as the Blood Raven. The Blood Raven. Single-handedly pushed the siege tower up the hill to slaughter. Can't talk today. To slaughter the Pentos dogs. We only have 200 290 people here, which is about the same as my army, but my army definitely has better upgraded people. The Targaryen knights, they're pretty decent. Like, I don't understand. Okay, I might understand. But Aegar, he had the men. He had a lot of men that went with him, and he had better men, but I guess the Reach and the Stormlands, they just had sheer numbers, plus the fact that, you know, his people were force marched overseas. They didn't have any fiefs or anything, and the Stormlands and the Reach already, well, probably the Reach because I don't know. Actually, if I remember correctly, Renly did have a decent amount of spies and stuff. These guys look decent. I like these guys. Gold-plated armor. I'm gonna kill one of these so I can see what you mean. Oh, they're just putting it on. Man, I am getting like mowed down by these crossbowmen. I need all my archers over here. F3, F2. This is definitely not helping. Every time I was going to see, these are the Targaryen knights right here. And they wear like a chainmail with like usually the sigil of the Targaryens on it, but as you can see, you know, like, well, as you well know, they got slaughtered, so they no longer have that. I was kind of hoping they would switch. There are so many. Holy. I'm just like fighting them down there. Alright, I need you guys. Archers, get over here. Because I want my archers to, you know, kind of have like a line. I might move them back here after. And then F3, F2. Shoot at will. Fire at will! See, this is why I like my cohort guardsmen. Because they're plated, but they're also archers, like longbowmen, and they have maces if you get like too close to like crush you. I'm gonna try to circle around, which I think that's their best unit. That's the only one I'm attempting, like I'm trying to research what are the best units from each of the free cities, because when I want to invade into Westeros, I want them to like be like, oh shoot, because I'm going with my people kind of run their society like how Persia, the Persian Empire, did theirs. Because Persia had a bunch of free cities that they've taken over, and they let them kind of like keep their own, like, you know, unique. Oh man, I think gotcha. Backspace. Alright, so we've only killed 103 of theirs, and they have 260 some. So that means there's probably going to be a lot of guys that keep, respawning. But see, like, as soon as my archers run out of ammo, if they're cohort archers, they can get down in the fray. And they're decent tanks, you know. So it's like you got these all around. Ooh, I know that. Oh, shit. If I don't die, and I died right when I was gonna leave. All right, so my plan was, before I got shot down like a dog, was I was gonna put my archers up on this ridge and to, like, you know, attack down. Who's this barefoot guy? Who in my army is that? Who just went down? Was that a hedge knight? Like, some barefoot guy went out there. Like, it looked like, it's like, oh, we're supposed to go to war? Sorry, I was in the retreat. Alright guys, I'll skip this and see you back when we're in the inner keep. See you then. We are back. So my men have managed to pull me to the siege tower, which they have successfully gotten up in my stead. So this gives me a perfect opportunity, because if they're going to continue to, you you know, spawn in the same place, I can pull my archers right here. I don't know why my archers are all down there. Have my men swarm them like they're doing. Oh, never mind. And we win. I get a smart strategy and we win. The enemy gets defeated too soon. They're like, GG fam. Good job. Alright, so we only lost 13 and they lost 133. Ooh, and we got, you know, there never seems to be any like it's all outlaws and things like that. Like, the Dothraki are the only decent, you know, decent ones that you have. Like, it seems like constantly. The reason why I'm recruiting all of these, mainly is I want to try and, you know, restock a lot of my forces. Dothraki Co. Sellsword. Take all your stuff. Because I'm going to push on. I'm going to take a lot of these, like. Alright, there we go. Now we're fully stocked. We're going to push straight on towards the next settlement. Alright, anybody not have one? Alright, so he's got one town, 4 villages, 1 castle, 1 village, 2 castles, 1 castle, 1 village, 1 castle, 1 village, 1 castle, 1 village. Sir Baron's only's got 1 castle. Well, here you go, buddy. Hey, you guys can't complain. I mean, you all have like double the amount of stuff as him. You are at the Horn. You see the banner of Sir Banis of Hollow Hill. That's one of my friends in real life, Medievals. Ooh. Well then, it seems they're currently distracted. So I'm gonna march straight towards. And this gives me a pretty good opportunity to see. Palantis and Pentos have made peace, of course. They always make peace with one enemy. What are you doing? What are you doing? You going to the keep? Sorry, buddy. That's where I'm going. See, they got 491. Plus that's 500 in total. And this is 282. Plus I thought I saw someone else. I'm gonna entrench my position. I see all my relationship just went up. Yeah, go ahead and join. Alright, so 300 something. We'll call a meeting with them. Give you a chance. You know, that's what the last guy said, and I don't know what happened. I guess I won. Surprise, surprise. It's like sometimes you would think that these people would learn, you know. Or they're like, I understand, you know, because I probably wouldn't, even if like the person's, you know, known for winning a lot of territories and stuff. If he came into my home, I'd probably still try to fight him, even if it was folly. But I'm like, come on, dude, you know, I'm giving you a chance. Like, you could even have the castle you're setting in. You would just be flying a different banner. Like, is your king really worth all of this trouble? Like, I have Targaryens, I have Unsullied, I have like legendary heroes such as Lord Stephen the Bloody, Sir Immortal, my brother Christian, the legendary bowman. Yeah. And it goes down. I mean, look at this. Like, how can you stop stuff like this? And then F3, F2. Just gonna tear through. You have like 300 men all together. I have 300 men by myself. Ooh, Targaryen Knight got knocked out. Targaryen Knight got knocked out. I hate seeing that, like when the legendary fighters. Hey, welcome back. But the legendary fighters always seem to get like knocked out to sleep. Alright, I hammered and anviled him. Oh yeah, we tore through. Now all my sister's Rose Knights need to do is push from the right. I'll put my brother's archers up here. And then I will tell them to fire a whip. Now we just gotta rip through these guys. I don't know what they're doing. Look at these guys. They're just like trying to walk behind us. They don't know anymore. They're getting tore up. People are like flanking them down both staircases. They're like, which side do I go to? It's like, sorry, Princess. Looks like I'm going to be ruling your path of the Essex now. Good boys. Just not good enough. Hopefully, we might actually get another little guy to add to our collection. And I'm hoping more Targaryen Knights, because there's no way to recruit them. So it's only triggered by them showing up. So hopefully, how else are we getting more Targaryen Knights? Back you savages. Hands off the king. One way to trigger free cities if you say that, they all get upset. Against 1. Should have made it 100. Whoa, someone just got pushed off. Here comes my second wave. Thanks for following. Oh. I don't know what happened. I guess crossbowman got me. But this should be their last final attempt at holding this key. pushing strong on the staircase, and then my brother's archers have the high ground up here. My hedge knights are good. Pretty work. See, you only got a couple more men left. Come on, man, you got this. Push. Oh yeah, that's right, hedge knight. Oh no, the hedge knight is down. Nice. My brother's still up there, going strong. Trying to get him. Wait, no, it's my brother? Nope. I think my brother was knocked out. Can't tell, all I see is like bows and arrows. Alright, it looks like all together they have 50, so just go do this. Prepare the ladders to attack the walls. Lead my soldiers in the assault. Prepare men. And this will reset them though. They'll retry to get into their defensive positions, but because they have so few compared to last time, they're kind of spread out, which works in our favor. And as you can see, the purple dot up there already fighting, that's probably, yep, that's Sir Immortal with his super speed activating. The marathon runner. Oh my goodness. So we need archers. Stay right. 3F2. Pento seems to have pretty good crossbowmen. I'm not sure if this is their best unit, but it's always been one of their things that's given me the most trouble. Just because they unleash volleys. Alright, yeah, so it doesn't seem like their thing is respawning, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that was their last bit of forces. Oh. You're mad, bro. No, I don't know. There seems to be a couple that just went down there. Looks like it. I got like one of these left. Yeah. Just hit someone in the face. Alright, I need to take out these guys so my pupil's not destroyed. Oh, my legs. Alright, archers, pull back here. And almost forgot about him. Right here. Dude, these crossbowmen, they're pretty good shots, like. They know what they're doing. Always hate when that happens. Right when you think you're doing good. Boom. Enemy reinforcements. I need assistance. None of my people. What in the world? Barely holding on. To kill this guy, I need to get out of this kill zone. Try to get that guy. So we've killed 120 of them so far. I don't remember how many we killed last time, but we know for a fact they only had 300 something. Sometimes it seems like the game adds troops to that because we're doing so good. So hopefully our choke point lasts. But here comes more of our men. Charge! Alright. Archers pull back here. If you can. And have 3 archers. Fire! That might shoot, push forward. I wish it said in total, how, like over on the side, or instead of routing, it would say how many men you got, you know, in reserves. Sometimes it's hard to like keep track, because you only see it that once in the beginning, like how many each team has. Don't mind me. I really don't want to make the same mistake I normally do. We get retake. Yep, and then that will happen. Exactly right. Because it's like a kill counter. If you kill too many people, like, then it triggers the AI to send one reinforcements. So a lot of times you'll be right on. That's literally down. As soon as I realized, I was literally down to 1 HP. Pour in the bin. We get an aerial view of this. I can't remember what takes off the thing, but I guess I'll let us know. So the enemy they're backed up into a corner right here. I have men fighting at this staircase and men coming from that staircase. So I think this guy, it seems like, yep, there's one guy left hiding somewhere, and they're swarming him. I don't know, is he in the tower? Oh, there he is. well then. Look at this guy. Hiding for his life. Someone fall there. Someone jump for the king. Look, I think you can actually... Why did no one just go down? You know, down through here and around. Why are you all looking at him through the ceiling? Like this man is probably pooping himself. Alright, so I'm just gonna skip like that. Oh, yeah. So it let him manage to escape. But we ended up winning. So I'm gonna take as many Dothraki warriors, Dothraki archers, Tyreshi two-handers, Tyreshi skirmishers, and then I'll get some of these farmers, then probably 2 of these archers right here. Capture a couple of these guys. This is the item pool. Nothing really I want. And then that should, I don't know, fond, supportive, loyal, fond, gracious, favorable, devoted. Who is? Some people are loyal, some people are fond of me. I might give it to one of these fond people. Alright. So Bloodbeard needs more. Sometimes it's hard to keep track, like, who needs places. So we got Radish. Is that still run by Pentos? Is it just me, or it seems like there's different coloring? Ooh. Ooh, how you dare use my banner? Alright, so next time we'll build up our forces. We will attack Pentos. I'll have to destroy Hal. Because there can be only one Blood Raven. And then, after Pentos falls, Mirror's probably going to be our next thing, just because I don't like how they moved into our territory, like right here early on in the war, back when Kohar was still around. They took these areas and then they're way over here, so there's no way they can actually fully defend them. Plus, they're currently trying to get back their capital city because Tyrosh took them, and Tyrosh is fighting over here, and Pentos. So Pentos is fighting us, they're fighting Tyrosh, and they were fighting Volantis, but they made a peace treaty with Volantis. And then Tyrosh is fighting Pentos and Mir. So Mir will be like dealing with us from this side and Tyrosh from that side. And then Tyrosh will fall, Lys will fall, and finally Volantis will fall, securing all of Essos in the name of their king. Tune in next time.